Well, the main point was what Zelensky was saying about NATO, at least that's what people have picked up on the most, I think, because he repeated what he said in an interview to Sky News and made his position, clear once again in the context of a press conference alongside Antonio Costa. What Zelensky is saying is basically answering all those who would say, oh, Ukraine can't join NATO because it's a country that's at war. Article 5 would be triggered immediately by saying, no, of course it wouldn't. But not exactly in the way that Jens Stoltenberg, former NATO Secretary General, had suggested by saying that just part of Ukraine could join NATO and not the whole country. Zelensky says that the invitation has to be extended to the whole country because otherwise it would be tantamount to a formal recognition of Russian sovereignty over the parts of Ukraine that Russia currently occupies. What he says, though, is that the whole of Ukraine can be invited to join NATO with an understanding that Russia currently de facto but not de jure controls part of the country, but that only the part that's under the control of the government in Kyiv would be covered by Article 5, which is the article that says that all NATO members rush to the defence of another member if it is attacked. And so this is Zelensky's way of persuading or putting forward what seem to be very reasonable arguments for the country's allies to implement what was, if you remember, point number one of his so-called victory plan, which he presented a couple of months ago, which is an invitation to join NATO. Now, I think that Zelensky knows that this is completely unrealistic at the moment because Russia would never accept it.